Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Let's go.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. This drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake Maye.
From a talent standpoint, Drake Maye has every physical quality that you're looking for to play modern-day NFL quarterback. He can, of course, make all the throws. He's big, strong, and he is a very good athlete. He just needs some time. He needs to sit back and wait for his opportunity to play. Looks like that day is today, and I think if he goes out and plays to that potential, this is the first step of him becoming a legitimate NFL franchise quarterback.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Maye. He's got it at about the 8. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Bills. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Bills have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down. So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Maye. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down. To throw now, Maye. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing now is Maye. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 10-3. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They'll run with Tracy. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Maye. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Buffalo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills move out in front by the score of 17-3. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a fine first half out of this quarterback. That's Drake Maye. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a...
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Go!
On the ground, here's Tracy. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Broncos. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. This one is blocked. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Tracy now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Bills offense. And their running back set to go once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line.
Offside, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go.
Maye going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set.
Here's Maye. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Maye. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So we are through. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Quick, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be third down.
On the ball now. On the ball.
They'll look to throw. Henry hit. The ball comes free. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 rep. 18 rep.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going up top. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Maye. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Maye. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Off the play fake, it's Maye. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So it's a win here for the Bills. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
All right now.